Duke City Championship Wrestling Summer Sizzle is ablaze tonight here at the historic El Rey Theater. And once again, I have the displeasure of allotted interview time with Devin Reno. Now, it has come to my attention that you are going to be in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Hobo Hank tonight, and we have not yet seen your partner, but I'm sure it's going to be somebody of the same ilk, maybe somebody coming from, he's right behind me, isn't he?
The only correct thing you've said, Christopher Landon, Anthony Streeter, right behind you, baby.
Class is here, Class is coming to New Mexico. Class and Reno have wrestled all over the country, kicking ass, taking names, doing what we do best, and now we're here to take on the Hobo Hank.
And gentlemen, what can we hope to see tonight from the two of you against one person in the ring? Because there is no possible way this is going to be a fair fight.
Everybody told me when I first got here that Hobo Hank was the greatest thing New Mexico ever created. That's a lie. These UV rays are the only thing this place is good for, because what you're gonna see is this beautifully tan bodies beating the crap out of Hobo Hank.
And I'll tell you something else. I know how popular Hobo Hank is. I was watching his film. It's pretty impressive. And we're gonna make sure that every single man, woman, child in here tonight is gonna leave with a new favorite team.
Women especially.
Women especially.
And there you have it, folks. 2-on-1 handicap match. Devin Reno and Class versus Hobo Hank. Let's take it back to the ring. Boom!
On our last episode of Duke City Championship Wrestling, Charlie 50 made his unwelcome return to DCCW with the beautiful Veronica Vega in tow as he faced the debuting Elu Vivo. The warrior known as the Great Spirit would brook none of Charlie 50's disrespect and looked to make a powerful start. But the leader of La Migra was always ready to take shortcuts to give himself a little coup. He stunned the newcomer with a flying European uppercut, and after missing a furious charge into the corner, Elu Vivo found himself being set up for an absolutely devastating maneuver as Charlie 50 nailed an awesome elevated reverse DDT to score the 3 count. In our main event, Tyler Copeland enlisted the services of the debuting Jade and Money Monroe as they faced the titanic twosome of Turbo Tony and Tommy Test. The newly dubbed Turbo Test immediately made an impact, flinging their unlucky foes all over the ring, inside and out. But the infamous one was no stranger to risk-taking, as he nearly broke Turbo Tony in half like the chair on which he was positioned. The action quickly turned into a wild brawl, with neither team taking a single backward step in their respective quests for victory via violence. Turbo Tony was only too happy to return the damage done to Tyler Copeland with a Death Valley driver onto a stack of steel. A tandem of torturous holds looked to have the match won for Turbo Test, but unexpected interference from none other than Charlie 50, followed by a well-timed low blow, snatched imminent victory from their grasp.
Folks, the spectacular that is Duke City Championship Wrestling Summer Sizzle is heading towards an explosive climax. And Matthew Robbles.
My name is Matthew Robbles, and I am the Federal Director of Athletic Competition, overseeing all of sports entertainment activities. And I've come here to lay down the law.
So tonight, you have not just had your endless gamut of challengers for Hobo Hank, but tonight he is going to be facing a tag team in a 2-on-1 handicap match. How can you justify this?
Let me tell you something. Hobo Hank wants to face the best. Hobo Hank wants to prove himself here in Duke City. He's going to prove himself tonight! Because I'll tell you something. Devin Reno and CLAS are the power and the privilege of professional wrestling. And you know what? Hobo Hank, you want a title shot? You want to face Thunder again after he beat you time and time again? Then you'll have to run the gamut. You will have to face the best of not just Albuquerque, but the best of the nation.
And there you have it, folks. However, we also have our champion, Thunder, and he will be facing Chris Watson tonight for the DCCW Heavyweight Title.
Chris Watson is an amazing individual. Amazing. Such an amazing wrestler that he earned his shot here by beating members of La Migra. But you know what? It only makes Thunder stronger. He has beat everybody put inside him. I've said it before. Joe Louis in the 40s used to beat the bum of the month. Chris Watson is just a bum of the month. That's all he is. A great contender. He will have a great match, but you know what? At the end of the day, Thunder, his arm will be raised and he'll be champion. And all I'm trying to say to you is this. Get your popcorn ready.
And folks, you'd better get those bags ready because it's going to be an exciting rest of your night. Let's take it back to the ring.
Introducing first, being accompanied in the ring by Matthew Robles and Saleh. From the crown of the continent, weighing in at 233 pounds, Christopher Landon Anthony Streeter CLAS.
Welcome to Duke City Championship Wrestling. My name is Chris Burnett, filling in for Freddie Fame. With me is Dan Mayfield and Fernando Gonzalez.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Goodness gracious.
We are watching some incredibly great wrestling tonight. Ready for more. I guess more short shorts. That's really what we're here for.
Yeah. We are just a step away from Banana Hammock Night here at the historic El Rey Theater, guys.
I thought it was Plum Smuggler Evening.
Oh, you know what? Could very well be.
It is.
Oh, yeah, all right. Spoke too soon.
And his tag team partner from the mean streets of Gilbert, Arizona, weighing in at 225 pounds.
I mean, if anything, you could say he's going for distance.
Remember the name Reno.
Going for speed.
Well, he's not all alone.
It's our first match of the evening. We have CLAS and Devin Reno in a handicap match versus Hobo Hank. Just another hurdle by the MK Army to keep Hobo Hank from fighting for the title.
So I was talking to Devin Reno backstage, and I said, you've been here a few times.
Yep.
And he just gave me this cold stare.
Yeah.
And he said, I haven't been here enough times.
I can't
And
wait.
he just gave me that stare right there.
Oh, wow.
That stare that he's giving the crowd, he gave that to me. I haven't been here enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was
Ladies
like,
and gentlemen, I've just
you
been
don't know
informed
Hobo Hank.
by higher DCCW management that due to his actions in our opening match, going over that 5-minute time limit and hijacking the match,
Okay.
Saleh, you have been suspended by DCCW. Therefore, you have to leave the ring and the building.
Are they kicking Sully Taylor out?
Yeah,
That's right.
I talked to him earlier, and I said, Sully, there's going to be some sort of ramifications for your actions, and he
Right.
said
He was clown shoes earlier.
Yes.
You cannot do that in the ring.
And the newcomer Class, who looks almost like a carbon copy of Devin Reno, is holding Sully's ears, and Devin Reno is holding Class's ears as the crowd chants goodbye.
And you know what? It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, fellas.
Sully Taylor not making friends here
Not
tonight.
happy.
Not even in the slightest.
I was thinking earlier that we have security here in the El Rey, and I was thinking they might need to walk him to his car.
Oh, I agree.
I think that may very well be the case, or at least the closest bus stop.
Some of the Duke City Championship officials coming out to escort Sully Taylor out of the El Rey Theater. Matthew Robles saying you don't have to go.
All of the refs.
Wow.
But unfortunately, while Matthew Robles' role as federal director
If
overseeing all
Sully
sports
does
entertainment,
not leave the ring now, this match will end in an automatic disqualification in favor of Hobo Hank.
I'm very confused. How long is the suspension for? We don't know.
I'm unclear on the rules of this and what it's like. He's making the rules up as he goes.
You're right.
They just don't want Sully in the ring tonight
I don't
anymore.
know.
well, let's just say that he may have a large area of governance, but within the El Rey, his authority has been superseded.
Well, Fernando, you're in the back. I mean, what was the chatter back in the back about all of this? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Chris, there was a whole bunch of talk on the phone between the board of directors, between the officials, and just ultimately it had been decided that Sully's going to be out of here for at least 30 days.
Francisco is
30 days.
counting Sully out. If he doesn't leave, then this match will be over, and it'll be an easy night for Hobo Hank.
I'm glad he didn't do his teammates dirty by staying in the ring.
Wow.
Precisely.
I mean, Hobo Hank already has an uphill battle having to wrestle two men. Now, is it going to be a tornado tag where they can both be in the ring at the same time, or do they actually have to tag in and out?
Am I wrong? Did I hear that there was a 5 minute time limit?
I don't know.
And their opponent, from the alley behind the Frontier Restaurant, weighing in at 234 pounds, Hobo
The People's Champion, Hobo Hank.
He has come a long way from the dumpster behind the Frontier restaurant.
Right.
Goodness gracious. And it is a matter of more than about 54 blocks.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys.
All 600 people here in the El Rey Theater blew the roof off.
Now, I have not heard a response like that in a long time for Hobo Hank.
Absolutely not. You can see that Devin Reno has class in his corner, but Hobo Hank easily has the entirety of the building in his.
100% Fernando.
Very eloquently
100%.
said Fernando. And we have this new guy here making his Duke City Championship Wrestling debut, Class.
In his Billionaire Boys Club shorts.
Don't know a lot about him.
All I know,
But he's got a chip on his shoulder, I can tell you that. He's already yelling at the ref. He's already picking fights. He's already trying to make things his way.
They are not a friendly couple of dudes there in the Billionaire Boys Club, but I did get a chance to interview them earlier in the evening, and they said, if anything, you never want to underestimate the BBC.
Right. Class is actually a doctor. I don't know what kind of doctor. Thugonomics?
I think it's a doctor. He's a doctor in teaching.
Yeah, all right. He says he gets his hair products from Sweden.
Oh, I do too. That's the best.
He's never met a woman who didn't fall in love with him. So.
So Class and I actually have a lot in common.
Oh,
I didn't realize that.
Okay. Thunder and Dan Mayfield over here, guys.
Newest member of the Billionaire
So
Boys Club.
it looks like we're going to have a traditional tag back and forth between Devin Reno and Class.
But Hank, as always, in his quiet solitude of significance there, he knows he's got this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He favors an economy of motion. No real wasted effort from Hobo Hank, and hopefully against two younger opponents like this, he'll be able to just wear them out in the long run with his experience.
100% his experience will be there for him on this. And that gut. I think if he can get the mass of that gut to travel down the length of the ring, he'll be in good shape.
Well, the MK Army definitely has the advantage. They can tag in and out, conserve energy, while Hank, he has no one to tag to, no one to help him.
He is out there all alone, but that's because Hank has guts. Hank will do anything to wrestle. He lives and breathes this every day.
I mean, he's been on his back since
day
they're
one. Already tagging out.
Yeah,
they just want to tag out to pose. They just want to pose and show off their pecs.
A little bit of psychological warfare,
right,
from Reno and Class.
Hank just knows he's just biding his time. He knows. But I can smell their cocoa butter body oil from here.
It looks like to me, if you play a wrestling video game, that Class and Reno look like the creator wrestler, and one's the default, and the other you just added some hair and tattoos.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
You spent 5 minutes on Class.
Right.
They're the free character.
You wanted to get started right away.
Yeah.
Hobo Hank, on the other hand, easily DLC.
DLC. A lot of posing going on, not a lot of wrestling.
Hank is just waiting there. He's like, what are you clowns doing?
Referee Francisco's telling him to, get going here.
So you think that it's something that their intended psychological warfare is backfiring on them because it just seems to have no effect on Hobo Hank?
Right. Hank just grabbed him there.
I mean,
wouldn't let him grab around the neck. Hank throwing him into the turnbuckle, scaring him out of the ring.
Oh.
Wow.
Class has no idea what he's in for on this.
It certainly would seem not. Just kind of getting his whole attempts at that thrown right back in his face.
Well, and fixing his hair after the first contact. That shows where his priorities are. It's not on the match.
Well, of course not. Devin Reno, how much time do you think he spends on his head?
Not much. Bar of soap and a wash rag.
One of those at least, Chris.
And we finally get a lockup here.
Oh, finally Hank is doing something. You get a chance to show these guys what he's
Side
made of.
headlock. Backs him into the ropes. Sends him for the ride.
Puts him down. hard.
Nice control of his center of gravity by Hobo Hank, putting Class directly on his back.
I mean,
That's age and experience right there.
I was going to say 25 years of experience from Hobo Hank.
And do you see that look he just gave the crowd? Yeah. That was like my sister when we were teenagers. She used to give my friends and I that look. They were just like boys.
Yeah.
Like he just gave the crowd that same look.
These guys spend a lot of time in the gym. The streets are Hobo Hank's gym. He fights for his survival every day and night.
It's true. He is somebody who has had to become the wiliest sort of veteran here in the professional wrestling business. And the sort of tricks that you learn when you're forced to do things like this, I mean, you see the fact that these guys are doing what they think is their best, but Hobo Hank just seems to have their number at every possible turn.
Yeah, he just stood up.
He has to. He has no choice,
Oh,
Fernando.
and then look at that.
Wow.
Look at that athleticism from Hank.
Would you have expected a man of Hobo Hank's size to be able to just do a nip up like he was a New Japan rookie, guys?
Absolutely not.
Not letting him tag. He knows he's been here 10,000 times before. He knows he can't let him tag
Robles
out.
is saying that his hair, that there was a pull of the hair.
Just waiting to see if he does that with Devin Reno.
Yeah.
Oh, and a cheap shot from Class, proving to be actually effective for once.
Yeah.
You know, I was just realizing put him on his back. Two of them at once there for just a second.
Hobo Hank is fighting like a man possessed. Sends Reno for
Into
the ride.
ropes. Bam.
Oh, wow.
Hard clothesline for Class as well as Devin Reno. And is it time to go to Pity City?
Pit stop.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
Oh, into each other. Double pit.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
A double stack pit stop.
It's the pit crew, I believe is what they call that.
Both.
It's going to be a long, stinky ride home for these guys.
Goodness gracious.
It's like when a skunk hits your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, these guys are going to need a bath in tomato juice after this, fellas.
I feel bad for Class. You're not going to get that smell out of your hair.
No, oh, no. Matthew Robles isn't going to be able to get it out of his suit.
Oh, wow.
I think, look at Class. His eyes are like tearing up from the scent.
Yeah.
I can see it. You can look at here on the close-up. You can see his eyes. He's about to vomit from the scent of the pit stop. Class actually got it twice.
Matthew Robles complaining to referee Francisco.
I think Class got a left arm and a right arm pit stop, didn't he?
Goodness gracious.
I don't think the pit stop's an illegal maneuver.
No.
No.
It's just an eye-watering one.
Yeah. They say that variety is the spice of life, but I think one-arm pit is, by far enough.
When you have to wrestle against two guys, every advantage you can get, even not showering, has got to be something that you try.
I think Hobo Hank is a lot more calculating than he lets on.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what we love about him.
What else is he going to do? He's not watching TV.
He's working out. He's sweating. On these hot days, he's probably pretty ripe.
He's not on his cell phone all day.
Not sitting in an air-conditioned office like us, Chris.
No.
He is outside hustling for his next slice of pizza and half a beer.
Being dirty, sweaty, and grimy are everyday things for Hobo Hank.
And you know,
do you think Class even understands that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Neither he nor Devin Reno in their tours of the mean streets of Gilbert, Arizona would ever have had to deal with the sort of adversity that Hobo Hank has.
And the Billionaire Boys Club finally has the advantage. Hank sent for the ride.
Hank. Oh, stopping short.
Oh, look at that suplex. Wow. Devastating.
Devin felt that. He is.
I think Devin's ancestors felt that.
His very face a mask of pain.
Taking it.
Oh, my goodness. A side Russian leg sweep, and he's caught up in the ropes.
Is he punch drunk?
Uh-oh.
Well,
calling for the tornado DDT.
You can never underestimate the ability of Hobo Hank to inflict a lot of damage.
What's happening here?
He just foot to the face.
Matthew Robles taking advantage of Francisco being deterred by Class.
Robles.
Oh, come on, Francisco.
Robles usually just likes to use his words. For the first time I've seen him use his fists.
Every underhanded technique the MK Army can take, they will.
Oh, and aren't they just proud of themselves?
Yeah.
Hobo Hank not having any of it in this 2-on-1 match.
I don't know, man.
Is Robles getting in the ring?
This could be the one hill that Hobo Hank cannot climb. I don't know.
Honestly, it's you see the speed, the power, the ability to just take these shortcuts.
Kicking it out. Hobo Hank will not give up.
Well, you think he's wrestling 2 people with Robles out there. It's literally 3.
Nah, 2.5.
2.5. Yeah, fair enough.
I'd say maybe 2 1/4.
Oh, hard right hand by CLAS.
Hank going back.
Oh my gosh.
Hank is down. The crowd, if you look to our right here, the crowd in the front row is just stunned at seeing Hank go down like that. It's always scary when you see a wrestler fall backwards like that.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign when they just tumble over backwards.
Absolutely not, Dylan.
There we go. The crowd's getting behind Hobo Hank. Is it enough to rile him up?
I think it worked.
Oh, wow.
I spoke too soon. He took his
Hard
head
shot
into the
in the
turnbuckle.
Reno is showboating a little bit. Nice right hand.
I was half expecting
Big
him to start
haymaker.
flossing.
Big haymaker from Reno.
And I mean the dance, not flossing his teeth. That could take about 20 minutes.
He could have done either, right?
Yeah.
What are they setting him up for here?
Well, you'd figure as a tag team. that-
High knee a la Ric Flair.
Wow. Very, very admirable. Now, he may not be the everyone's favorite wrestler, but you can't deny the athletic prowess of one Devin Reno.
Way too much time here at CLAS.
I don't know what CLAS is thinking.
Whoa.
Did he just do a Springsteen straddle into an elbow?
I think
he did.
For a 2 count. I don't know if I'd be proud of that.
Didn't work.
No.
Tag.
If anything, I'm sure it was emotional damage.
The crowd is not letting Hank give up.
No.
They are
But
not.
once
gonna
again,
let him
this
give
could
up.
be too much. The beating that he's taken is. There's a little bit of fight left.
No, he's still fighting.
Oh.
They're underestimating the ability of Hobo Hank, and something tells me, guys, that they just
Reno is biting him on the head.
Wow.
That's a Hobo Hank maneuver.
What in the Mike Tyson just happened here?
Wow.
A Hobo Hank maneuver. You know what? You study your opponent, art of war. This could be, like I said, the end. Because, I mean, they've...
Setting him up for a double team maneuver. What could they possibly be doing here?
Wow.
I don't like the looks of it, fellas.
Hank turns it around in midair.
And CLAS doesn't know what happened. He has no
He
idea.
threw him into Hank's signature tornado DDT, and he's got him wrapped up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Robles hasn't even seen it.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself,
Hobo Hank
guys.
was a small package.
Out of nowhere, Hobo Hank pulls some strength from the depths of I don't even know where to win that match.
Goodness gracious. It was completely unexpected. Just caused them to make a mistake because they got cocky. They thought they had him dead to rights, and it turned. And of course.
Wow.
And of course, Robles is a complainer that he always has been.
Yeah.
He can't take
Having
it.
to take his cheap shots. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Somebody's got to do something about this.
Whoa. Thunder's going to come out.
Thunder.
We have
Not
another.
taking this.
Whoa. What's going on? Wait a minute. Is Thunder here to help Hobo? Or does he want to take care of Hobo himself?
I think
What is going on?
I think even Thunder, Hobo's biggest rival here, even Thunder recognizes that these guys are being jerks.
He pushed MK. What?
I'm at a loss.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it
I
is.
think Thunder is upset because he wants to take care of Hobo Hank.
These guys got their pound of flesh, and Thunder wants the whole cake.
Okay, I thought Thunder was coming out to save. I mean, I guess he did save him.
I guess it's just so he could have Hobo Hank to himself for later.
Thunder's still pretty heartless.
Seriously.
I was really hoping, audience, everyone out there, I was really hoping that Thunder, one of Hobo Hank's friends for many years, was going to come out, turn on the MK Army, but I guess I was wrong.
Unfortunately, we know the influence wielded by the MK Army.
So I don't know where we're going to go after that. We still have a title match.
This was unbelievable to me to see Hobo Hank pull that strength from. I don't even know where that strength came from.
Wow.
Certainly not that wife beater strap on his shirt.
Hobo pulling his shirt over.
But he was really. Oh, he just made somebody in the audience really happy by throwing that shirt to the crowd.
We still have one more match. We've got the main event.
This is unbelievable.
We've got a title match. Thunder is going to come back out with Chris Watson. We'll see if Robbles is with him.
Of course he will be.
I don't know what we can do from here, guys. This night has been unbelievable.
It's full of twists and turns I did not expect. I did not expect to see Thunder.
No.
I certainly did not expect Tony to have his.
We saw Saleh Taylor suspended
for 30 days.
Is that what they said?
I
don't know.
You know what?
That's what the rule book says. I don't know what the officials and the officials are going to say. What's the governing board going to say to that, Fernando?
You know, it's just the fact, guys, that there's been so much interference during all of these matches, it doesn't feel like you can get a straight result. So thankfully, the governing body of Duke City Championship Wrestling has finally intervened at least once, and we won't have to see Saleh Taylor for at least 30 days.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Someone just gave Hobo Hank some money, I think.
Oh, well, hey, I guess.
I think
it wasn't food, but I'm sure he'll take it.
It's a real dollar bill. That still goes pretty far at the frontier.
Yeah. So, man, it's been one night,
one
heck of a night
you
here.
had a good time
I am
tonight.
stunned at everything that's been going on.
Duke City Championship Wrestling Summer Sizzle reaches its explosive climax tonight with our heavyweight championship bout. And standing to my left is the #1 contender for the heavyweight title as held by Thunder, the amazing Chris Watson. Now, Chris, we know that you can get it done in the ring. Now, facing the champion tonight, are you feeling any sort of pressure at all?
You know what? There's only one person in that ring is going to be feeling pressure, and that's Thunder. Thunder, this is a message to you, and I hope you watch this. The only forecast that's going to be predicting tonight is me raining on your parade. I've been giving problems to La Migra since day one, since the very first show. I never lost to Charlie 50, never lost to El Diablo, but guess what? MK and you and Saleh, y'all better get a raincoat on, because I'm going to be raining all over y'all's parade.
And we'll see if that reign becomes a title reign tonight. Will we see a new champion? Let's find out.
Let's keep it rolling. It's now time for our main event.
Chris Watson making his way to the ring.
One of the most athletic wrestlers I've seen out here recently.
Absolutely.
100%, guys.
Former member of Team USA Baseball.
I did not know that.
Yep.
And not only that, a very experienced veteran of the Lucha Libre scene just south of the border here.
I hope we get to see some of the high-flying action, because when he comes off those ropes, it is explosive.
Yeah. You are not wrong. And if he's able to get that frog splash off the top rope, we may be looking at a new champion tonight, guys.
Depends. Well, I want to see if Thunder is still worked up over all the shenanigans with Hobo Hank earlier.
Speaking of the champion.
And possibly one who could use some replacing.
With his entourage.
And the possibly most garish makeup or wrenchy that I've ever seen.
Crowd really letting the champion know how they feel.
He's still proudly wearing that belt. That belt that he really honestly stole from Hobo Hank and Tony.
It's true, and that Pabst Blue Ribbon hat that he stole from the merchandise booth.
And that necklace he stole from my girlfriend on Fat Tuesday.
Oh yeah, and those sunglasses that he stole from Bootsy Collins. He's just the worst. You know what? He's trying to get them to stand up. I'm sitting down even harder.
Wow. I think the front row can't sit down any harder than they're sitting down right now.
Going to cause a seismological shift in the geography, in the topography of the El Rey Theater if they sit down any harder than this.
Champion enters the ring.
Did he add some bling to his wrench?
Oh yeah.
That he did. It's just I don't know what he's going for. I mean, Mardi Gras was months ago.
Robbles letting the audience know how dumb
he can't
is.
even get his glasses untangled from his necklace.
Wow. Oh, some young fan got a good souvenir.
I liked how when he threw that, like the crowd kind of parted.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of like no one wanted to really touch it.
You know, and if they did, I wouldn't have been surprised if they threw it back.
Wait, how is Matthew Robles holding that wrench?
I have no idea.
You know, I've had to hold.
Is that not the regular wrench?
And it just pulled me to the floor, like the.
You've tried to pick it up. That's
well,
right.
Of a dying star. I mean, honestly, it's almost
the
like.
following
The
match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And it is for the DCCW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, weighing in at 210 pounds, as seen on AAA TV, Chris Watson. And his opponent, from the land of enchantment, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the DCCW Heavyweight Champion, El Champion Thunder!
Deafening crowd, Dan Mayfield.
Unbelievable
Against the champion.
How the champion is getting booed.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to me.
So, newcomer Chris Watson's been a thorn in the side of the MK Army, has come out and helped other wrestlers when the MK Army was taking advantage in the ring. He's worked his way up through the rungs, and he's going to get his shot at the title tonight. I spoke to him early. Who do you think he has modeled his 5-star frog splash after?
I got to say Hobo Hank.
Well, he doesn't do the 5-star frog splash. I thought maybe RVD. I thought maybe Eddie Guerrero, but no, legendary wrestler Art Barr.
Yep, the Love Machine himself.
Yes, sir. And if you are a WCW fan, the Juicer back in the day.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Known also as one half of Los Gringos Locos.
That's correct.
I hope we get to see some of that action later.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's no love lost here.
No, but it really is refreshing to see as talented a wrestler as Chris Watson paying such respect to the heritage of Lucha Libre.
Absolutely.
And Thunder doing his best to pay respect to it by doing a somersault.
I think he's taking
taking
the wind out of young Chris Watson.
One somersault at a time. Kyle trying to get them together. Ref Kyle. Uh-oh, stuff going on to the ring.
Oh. A little bit of psychology going on here, little mind games. Veteran versus youngster. Oh, Watson walks right over.
Watson says bring it.
Yeah, he's ready to fight.
Watson wants that belt. He knows. He knows what's on the line.
Now, the thing is, fellas, I had the odious opportunity to speak with Matthew Robbles earlier this evening.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're taking one for the team there, Fernando.
Did you feel dumber right away?
Almost immediately.
Okay.
But what had been revealed to me was the fact that Chris Watson has actually made his way through every other member of the MK Army, and that was why they could not deny him a title shot this time around.
Yeah, the DCCW board of directors felt it was, Thunder said he's a fighting champion, so they said, you know what? At the next event, you're going to fight.
For all of his athleticism, he kind of snuck in under the radar on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I've been watching him, but I didn't realize he'd taken on everybody and won so far. It's unbelievable.
He's, you're right. He is flown under the radar. He's kind of, slowly crept up, and I feel like the MK Army has had their focus on other places. So Chris Watson, like his win-loss record here in DCCW, he's kind of, quietly won a lot of matches. And here we are.
Yeah.
Truly an outstanding wrestler is Chris Watson in the #1 contender spot.
Yeah.
And wow, just saying things like a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on the champion.
And another one.
Wow.
Make it two.
I guess he didn't like how I did the first one.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just felt really nice to feel his spine crunch across the knee.
Yeah, Thunder threw a punch. There wasn't much behind it.
Nope.
Watson threw one, and there was a lot behind it.
Uh-oh. Top rope.
Oh, it's done through that risky rope walk. But Chris Watson, and let's see if he can actually. Oh, wow.
Wow. The spoiler if you're an old school wrestling fan.
High flying arm drag. Oh, and a little bit of Tejano dancing from Chris Watson.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, this guy just spans the entire spectrum.
I think Thunder's talking with Robles like, what do I do? How do I get out of this one?
He has no answers for Chris Watson.
No. Is he telling us time out?
That
doesn't work that way.
I haven't read the rule book in a while, but I don't think there are any timeouts in DCCW. I could be wrong, though. Big Nate Kyle is ref in the match. Do you remember Little Nate, Charles Robinson?
Oh, hangs on.
And we did see referee Kyle earlier before he had his uniform shirt on, wearing a WCW tank top.
Oh, wow.
Ref Kyle, too, has new merch, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
That. Yes, I believe they were the two variations of Ref Kyle and F Kyle.
Will the ring guy have merch?
Big splash there.
Avalanche suplex off the top turnbuckle.
Well, soon there's going to be a bunch of broom stickers, and I think you know who those are for.
Yeah.
Sweeps.
The sweep guy.
But it looks like here Chris Watson is hurt. I think he got more than he bargained for with Thunder. I think he's finally starting to see why Thunder is the champion.
Well, Thunder was able to get out of the ring, regroup with Matthew Robles, come up with a game plan, and I think Watson has yet to answer. So
they were talking strategy out of the ring there.
Yeah.
And we'd seen not just a couple of episodes ago, Thunder turned back the tide of another #1 contender, and he did it all by himself. Didn't have any help.
Right. Well, Thunder is a credible champion. He's a great athlete, but he's aligned himself with Matthew Robles, and they take these easy outs, and it's just despicable. There's no reason for it.
It's true. We've seen. Oh wow! Impressive spine
Chris
buster.
just catching him in the air.
Yeah.
Just planting him.
What an athlete.
Planting him like the rose on his tights.
The upper body strength of Chris Watson. He's going up top. Are we going to see the 5-star? Could we see it?
This is going to be something
Here we
spectacular.
go. Oh!
Oh, the Cinco Estrella. Is that it?
No.
A hair's breadth,
I
gentlemen.
thought we had a new champion right there.
Thunder showing why he is the existing champion, why he is today's champion, putting up with that.
You can't underestimate the resilience of the champion. Chris
Uh-oh.
Watson,
Wait,
is he
wait,
going
wait.
back up again?
Oh,
Because
no.
a second one will definitively put an
As we
end to
see
this
the
match.
Pro View replay of the 5-star Fox by Solly Taylor.
Solly Taylor is supposed to be out of the building.
Uh-oh. Wow.
What is he doing even near the ring?
Oh.
Where are the officials? Where is our governing body?
He somehow snuck back in the building. Thunder with a flying spear.
And a miscarriage of justice.
Absolutely.
Yet again.
Extending the title reign
Here
of
is
this
your
champion.
winner.
The suspended Solly
Still
Taylor. Back in the ring.
DCCW Heavyweight Champion, Thunder.
And they're just in the ring, just beating Chris Watson.
You hate to see the night end like this, fellas.
Yeah.
An all too common occurrence now.
Oh, whoa. We got Mr.
What is this?
Oh, the
Oh,
locker room's
Mr.
back.
Happy and Hobo Hank are coming back in the ring.
Coming on out.
And Thunder's leaving.
Solly Taylor taking his shirt off
Hobo Hank's got Matthew Robles.
in a headlock.
Solly Taylor gets out of the ring.
Oh, Happy's.
But Robles is still in the ring with Hobo Hank. Oh, no.
This is when Robles shows his true colors.
Well, you see the MK Army, like how loyal they are.
Yeah.
They're nowhere to be found. Their leader, or whatever he is, their main idiot, is stuck in the ring.
I don't know what Hank's going to do to him.
Oh. He's got him up, and Matthew Robles is not a small man, crashing to the mat.
Look at Thunder. Thunder just turned around and just went back to the locker room.
Thunder's got it. He came for the belt. He's leaving with the belt.
He left.
That's all that is. Thunder doesn't actually care about his friends.
Oh!
He came for one thing and one thing only.
Mr. Happy stalking Solly Taylor outside the ring.
And in the meantime, Hobo Hank hitting the alleyway elbow on one Matthew Robles. He went from one end of the ring to the other and just pinpoint dropped it onto the blackened heart.
These are the happy moments of DCCW for me. Robles is pretty much dead on his feet.
And Hank won't let him go.
Oh, boot to the face.
You love to see it, folks.
I am so happy right now. I'm not Happy the Clown, but I'm happy the Chris. Drop, yes. Oh, I love this.
Is Hobo Hank just sitting on him? Oh, Chris Watson counting him out.
Hey, it's official in my book.
Yep. We saw the way it happened during Solly Taylor's match. If you count your own pin, it's your match.
It's your match. Solly Taylor facing off with Happy the Clown. Oh, now Thunder is back out.
Yeah, after all the action.
Yeah,
I see how that works.
Took a powder, put a shirt on.
Yeah.
Took a drink of water, had some coffee.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we're hearing it for our challenger, Chris Watson, who just had the deck stacked against him.
Hobo Hank and Happy the Clown repaying the favor to Chris Watson. Oh, we're going to see one more 5-star frog splash.
The Cinco Estrellas, as high as they come.
And you're seeing on the replay.
There it is. Doesn't get any higher than that.
Yeah,
You're seeing on the replay the win by the champion Thunder after assistance from one Solly Taylor, the Minister of Defense. Just despicable. I mean, Watson lost the battle.
Mr. Happy just putting on Solly's shirt.
Oh, wow.
Never going to fit the same again.
No, but you know what? It's just as festive.
And
if anything.
Thunder once again evades with the title. And I think down the road we're going to see the final. Like,
Is Hobo Hank going to wear the?
Oh, they're going to give him a stink pit.
Oh no!
Oh,
Is this a dual pit stop?
I don't even want to talk right now. I just want to enjoy this. Look at this. Oh, it couldn't have happened to a better person.
Oh, wow. An entire pit crew meeting Matthew Robles and sending him right out of the ring like a sack of trash.
Is he about to vomit?
Oh,
is that what that looks like to you?
Hopefully the camera will cut away before it happens.
I smell something, Dan, and I don't know if it's vomit, but
hey, and it's the guys we love standing tall at the end of it all.
the replay of Watson coming off with that 5-star frog splash.
That is unbelievable.
The double pit stop. One of my favorite moments from DCCW, my new favorite moments.
I'm going to make that my screensaver at work.
Oh, wow, and Chris Watson wearing Hobo Hank's jacket.
Everybody's just trading clothes tonight.
Just incredible.
Hobo Hank putting on Saleh Taylor's shirt.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like Halloween came early, guys.
Guys, it's been an incredible night here at the El Rey Theater. Get your tickets.
Blown.
I think the front row is all gone for the next event. It's all gone.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Somewhere down the line, Thunder is going to have to answer to Hobo Hank, and that title is going to have to be on the line.
And Turbo Tony.
And Turbo Tony. Turbo Tony has some comeuppance that he needs to get from Thunder.
Absolutely.
I'm with you guys.
That ladder match, they were robbed in that ladder match.
All right, Albuquerque, thank you once again for coming out to Duke City Championship Wrestling. We will see you back here July 19th at the historic El Rey. Get your tickets now at holdmyticket.com and follow us on all social media leading up to that event. Albuquerque, thank you and stay cool out there.
So guys, what are your final thoughts on tonight's Duke City Championship Wrestling?
I am just mind blown, Chris, at the action tonight. That tornado tag team match, I have never seen anything that spectacular.
No.
This last match where, let's face it, Chris Watson won. In our hearts and minds, he stole our hearts and minds.
He's a champion in our hearts and minds.
Yes.
Yes. You couldn't be happy with the way that match ended, but the thing was, you got to see at least a measure of comeuppance, and hopefully next month we'll get to see who it is that faces Thunder and maybe takes that title from around his waist.
So get down here, get your tickets. I'm Chris Burnett, for Dan Mayfield, for Fernando Gonzalez.